Welcome back for the third term, the GDFL match of the day, round 6 between Werribee Centrals and Bellpost Hill. And at half time, it's Werribee Centrals 10-9, 69 they lead. Bellpost Hill 2-7-19. The boys have enjoyed the half-time entertainment here at Werribee, which is always a pleasure. The ladies do a great job. And back out for the second half, where we hopefully will see the Panthers make a bit of an effort and put some goals on the board and make it a bit exciting for us. It's getting a bit wet and a bit dark here at Galvin Park. And they've got, I'll just have a look at some changes. Adam Martin's on David Matheson now at full-back for the Panthers. So Matheson 5 goals in that first half. They'll be able to try and stop him. Stewart in the ruck for Werribee against Stone, who gets it down, gets it knocked down. Slavenkas gets it off quickly to Kelbert, who's probably nearly been Werribee's best this afternoon. Goes towards Hallam. Through the middle of the pack now. Ripped off the footy, didn't have it, and will be a Bellpost Hill free kick. And it's going to go to Burns. Was going to go wide. And then goes towards centre half forward. Big pack there. Number of Centurions. And one of them is Kochevatkin. Goes out wide to Jewell. Handball back to Beck. And Beck with the left boot. Wide looking for the boundary line. Finds it. Unfortunately it's over. And it will be a free kick. And it's going to be Murray with it at half forward. Plays on. Measures the pass. Couple of Centurions up with one hand. Couldn't take the mark. Pack develops out the back. Burns can't pick it up. Sveljak can. Handball. Backwards to Lewis. He's okay. He goes short. Pollard got a hand to it, then pushed in front. Needs a shepherd from Anderson. Tried to tap it on. Then he gets a little toe poke close to the boundary line. And sees it over. And it will be a boundary throw in.
I think we better turn that heater down. It's a bit hot up here.
Yes. And if you're listening on 94.9 Guest FM, Geelong are carving up the Dockers at Cardinia Park, which is good to hear. Boundary throw-in, a good one. In front, Stewart with a big right fist towards Lewis and Johnson. Lewis has got it, taps it out to the advantage of Brad Martin. Couldn't take it with him though. Mishara can. Goes through the centre towards half forward. Gray gets a hand to it, pushed off the footy. And we'll take the free kick against Ravis there. Gray now. Wide, Matheson on the lead. Slips over at the crucial stage. Martin had it and then lost it. Got Jones in support. Gets around a couple. Good work. Just breaks the tackle of Matheson. Can go wide towards Ball. And finds him. Good play. Overhead mark. On a day like this where it's a bit greasy is good. Goes with a left foot kick. Slavenkas coming out at Anderson. It's off Lyons' fist towards Hurst. Breaks away. Gets away from a couple. Then can go towards centre half forward. Poor kick in the end. Stewart can stand there. And he goes with a left boot in towards centre half forward. Gray can't pick it up. Got some support. Hawks is there. Falls out of his hands. He's back on it again with Slavenkas. Hurst gets a quick kick away. Brad Martin is there. Went right then left. Handball over the top to Burns is all right. Has to be quick. Lyons just shrugs him as he gets his kick away. Sveljak and Hallam. Hallam in front. Just knocks it towards the boundary line. Anderson and also Illich. Good work Hallam again towards Hawks. Can handball it back inboard. It's all right to Beck and they're cleared. They go towards Gray and Rabbis again. Rabbis does well from behind. Goes in and gets a high tackle. And we'll take a free kick on centre wing.
Yeah, it's drizzling here at the moment, Jason, so the ball's going to be pretty slippery and hit the ground a bit more often than it did in the first half.
Ball with a good kick long towards Feldman. Just a little push is good.
Page to what I just said.
Yeah, an overhead mark behind.
Ball's in the air, yeah.
And took a good mark. So they started the second term with the first goal, and in fact their only goal of that second term, the Panthers. So Troy Feldman with a chance to put his first on the board, and hopefully their third.
Yeah, well I'd imagine Polly's probably told him just to be direct and go through Troy. He's probably the forward that's going to give him any condition down there. And looks like, did he kick that or has he missed it?
Oh,
yeah, he's kicked that goal. So, you know, the play through and be direct. If they're going to have a chance in this game, they've got to go the shortest way home. Obviously, they get beat to the ball in a lot of places around the ground, and that's what they've done there. So they do that a bit more often and get themselves back into the game, get themselves a bit more confidence.
So it's Werribee Central's 10-9, 69, and with that Troy Feldman goal, it's Bellpost Hill 3-7-25, Upco Easy Shop third quarter scoreboard. And they just need to back that up now with a couple of goals, the Panthers. If they get back into this match, it's 44 points the difference. Back in the centre, Stone in the ruck for Bellpost Hill, and Stewart, who's rucked unchanged this afternoon for Werribee. Umpire bench throws it up. Stewart gets down with the left fist, left hand on this occasion. Slavinkis runs off the wing and runs away from Hurst. Inside 50, goes to Matheson and Martin, one out. Matheson both hands to it. Martin did well. He's on his left footer, and then he handballs it back to Musara. Can give it to Slavinkis. Was going to, then turns around on the right. And does he kick the goal? Yes, he does. Good kick. And a quick reply.
Beautiful kick. And I think a similar thing happened to that in the second quarter. As I said, Belpost Hill kicked the first. I think Werribee responded pretty quick with the second. So Belpost Hill now got to get the next goal again, and continue to put pressure on Werribee.
So back to 50 points of difference. It's 11-9, 75 Werribee. Belpost Hill 3-7-25. APCO Easy Shop third quarter scoreboard. And Musara, some slick work there by the little rover.
Yeah, well, Belpost Hill got 4 or 5 good players. Werribee's got 9 or 10, and the Belpost Hill 4 or 5. The difference between the blokes that aren't playing well is a fair gap. I think that's where the difference is in the game.
Stone gets a second tap to it. Ditchburn through the middle. Hurst and also Burns off the ground by Valicia. Tunnel ball by Hallam towards Johnson. Tried to tap it on Ditchburn. Handballed it back towards Lewis. And Hallam's there also. Brad Martin through the middle. Calvert, good pick up. Then the handball to Beck. He does well to grab it and then goes very wide. I think he's probably nearly put that in with the ladies.
Yeah, he's looking for a teen scones there.
He's kicked that pretty wide.
They're probably a bit past, the ladies there having the scones, they're probably a bit past playing footy now.
So it will be a free kick to Belpost Hill at half forward.
He's on the opposite side of his body there as well.
Yep, so Hurst with it. Short little kick to Pollard. He takes it.
That's all they've got to do, I think. Just keep pushing the ball around so they're not going to have a big contest where their height is a disadvantage to them, and where the contest is going to be.
Not a lot of movement in the forward line. Felburn now gives him a lead, but Kazina filled that hole, and so did Hallam, and it's in front. Anderson got the ball away quickly to Kazina. Goes up, Stone, it's play on anyway, touched off the boot. Pack develops, and Martin got one high as he got his kick away. Falls to the front of the pack. Calvert now. Good pick up by him and gives it off quickly to Slavinkis. Looks for the safety of the boundary line and finds it. And the Centurions clear.
Good kick because out of all the Belpost Hill blokes running across there on the half forward to the wing and went straight to the boundary.
So it will be a throw in now at half forward on the outer side for the Centurions. In fact, for the Panthers. Stewart. Now Murray. Quick kick away towards Kazina. Good pick up, and then loses it, and then tries to tap it to the advantage of Martin. Quick kick off the ground. Handball. Comes back to Jacobs. Left foot kick around the corner. Stone and Stewart in front. Falls to the front of the pack. Stewart on hands and knees. Comes out to Pollard. Calvert tries to tap it to the advantage of Slavinkis. Pollard there again. Quick handball. Hurst. And now it's away. Musara's out, and he taps it on the ground once. Can tap it again if he wants, but he goes with the right boot. And good play by Lutic to get away from Ryan Jones. Centres the ball beautifully. And Jewell can run on and kick the goal. And he's missed. He knew it as soon as he kicked it, and it's very wide.
Good centre there by Luke Lutic.
Yeah. So it's going to be Matthew Lewis. Somebody needs to stand the mark. Musara will come up now, and he can go wide to ball. He does so. Has to be a good kick because there's 3 Centurions around him. One of them is Slavinkis, and he goes towards it now. He tries to tap it over to the advantage of Jewell, and he can't do so. And it will be a boundary throw-in right in front of the guest commentary box with Stewart and Stone coming across to do the ruck work. Goes up, Stewart down to Valicia, got one high and then got the handball away beautifully to Slavinkis. Left foot kick with distance. Lutic can tap it over if can he. No, Martin gets there first, and then Lutic in front. Now he goes and back, drops it, gets it back. Good play. And can he get away and kick the goal? Well, he goes in, and he's just missed to the near side for one behind.
He's a bit stiff there because you wouldn't see many goals better than that if he's whacked it through, but just to the western side of the goalpost there, Joseph.
Western side. Well, it's 11-10-76 Werribee Central's 3-7-25 Belpost Hill on the APCO Easy Shop third quarter scoreboard with Luke Lutic's second behind. He's kicked 1 goal 2 this afternoon. Brett Pollard to again do the kicking in for Belpost Hill. And he goes now straight down the middle, which is probably the best way to go. Goes towards Hurst, and against Slavinkas. That's a good kick, and that is the softest free kick I've seen in a very long time.
So I didn't see the kick, Jason. I was just looking at young Jones there. He's limping around a bit there, so not a good sign in the Bell Post Hill back line.
Slavinkas just nudged Hurst then as the ball went into the middle. It was a great kick by Pollard, but he gets the free. Oh, up. And couldn't take the mark there was Beck. Falls towards Feldman. It's play on. It was touched. He tries to get it away, then gets up again. Does well. He's got no support, though. They need to be there at the fall of the footy. Murray is and got one high. And Kevin Murray will have the shot for goal from about 45 metres out. Directly in front. And a chance to put Bell Post Hill's fourth goal on the board.
Put himself in a position there where he's going to hit the ball hard. And if he copped something, he was going to get a free kick, most likely. If not, he was going to break through. And I think he's kicked the goal.
He has he? Yep.
Yep.
Kevin Murray has kicked his first and the fourth for Bell Post Hill. It's 4-7-31 and Werribee Central's 11-10-76.
Good perseverance by Troy Feldman there. He got up, he went down, he got up again and handballed through the as you said, he needed support. He had none there at the time. And he just persisted and kept the ball in the area, and that's sort of had a part to do with that goal. It's created it. Bull Murray there was going hard at it and deserved a free kick as he copped one high, and then he popped it right through the middle.
So back to 45 points of difference now. They just need to try and kick 2 goals in a row, I think, the Panthers. And it's back in the middle. Stewart against Dalziel now, who's taken over from Stone, who's having a rest. Stewart again. Murray. Stewart threw it out. And the umpire was standing right there. I think Sean knew it straight away too, because he started running towards the back line. And Murray will take it. Now it's play on.
Oh, that's 50, isn't it?
Well, he called play on, so he goes long.
He'll be 10 metres away from him when he kicks the ball.
Jewell gets it away to Mark. Little left foot kicks all right. Hawks, handball backwards to Beck. And now Roland Beck back onto the right boot. Goes long towards centre half forward, looking for Gray. He's up against Hurst and also Rabbis. Lewis, Musara, Shepherd by Valicia. Good. Musara, can he pick it up? No, he can't. Jones is there. He still fights for it though and pushes it close to the boundary line. And it's out of bounds, about 45 metres around from the Central's goal. And will be a boundary throw-in. Gray to do the ruck work for Werribee Centrals. Dalziel down there following the ball down. Gray gets it with the left hand towards Luddick. Oh, it does well. Works Jones past the footy and then drops it. But the umpire says it will be a ball in. And oh, look, Luddick gets up there. Jones, the job on him at the moment with Matthew Lewis up the ground a little bit. Thrown in. Gray once again and Dalziel. Back of the pack. Valicia across the face of goal. Matheson and ball in a foot race. Matheson now keeps it in front of him. Then gathers it. Left-hand handball. Too strong for Jewell, but he does well to back it up and then go with the right foot kick. That's a good kick. Is it going to make the distance? I think it has. That's a good goal.
Yep.
By Brad Jewell.
Good work by Matheson there. He's come out, grabbed the ball with aggression, handball back into the corridor, and helped create the goal.
So it's 12-10-82, Werribee Central's Bell Post Hill, 4-7-31. Abco Easy Shop third quarter scoreboard. We've been playing 12.5 minutes. So a good start by the Centurions to continue having that 50-point lead. Back in the centre, Stewart gets it down again to Calvert, but roved this time by Brad Martin. Goes towards Sveljak. Good kick, can't take the mark though, Tommy. Kick off the ground by Jacobs is okay. Can go wide towards Slavinkas and Kennedy just on the ground. Falls over to Hurst and breaks away from Slavinkas. Gets a good shepherd by Ball. Goes towards Illick. He can't take the mark. Punched away by Lyons. Out of bounce on the full, is it? No, it's going to be a free kick. And it will go to
Didn't see what that was for.
Well, going to go to Burns. Plays on quickly, drives it in towards the goal square. Feldman up, hits him on the chest, can't take the mark. Oh, got a high tackle. And that was Jacobs. And he'll take the free kick for the Centrals in the last line of defence. Troy Feldman just getting a little bit high there, standing the mark. And goes wide to the outer side. Morley in front though was Brad Martin. Goes to the front of the pack now. Martin's got a bit of a chance. He gets a right foot kick away, but Jacobs is there again, holding up play for the Centrals. Handball. And
good chase.
Good chase too. The ball got towards the wing position of Musara. Went to handball. then goes with the right foot kick towards half forward, 2-on-1. It's Dalziel against a couple. One of them's Jewel. He can break away. Matheson on the lead. Martin against him. Matheson, good recovery after dropping the mark. Handball going to put Jewel under pressure, but he gets away. Does well. Handball off and across the face of goal for one behind, and that came from Kennedy. So
they set that up pretty well coming down there.
So it's 12-11-83 now. Werribee. Bell post till 4-7-31. Apco Easy Shop third quarter scoreboard. Brett Pollard to do the kicking in.
Not a bad tactic, Polly kicking out from full back. His disposal's been excellent. It throws the bloke that he's playing on. It throws him off the ball a little bit. I don't know which bloke he's got to go to. So
he goes to Brad Martin in close quarters, about 30 metres out from the Werribee goal. He measures a pass towards Ditchburn, but Slavinkas chops that off between he and Kazina. Then gives it to Stewart, the big man from just inside the centre square. Pumps it long. Luddick from behind. In front was Jones. He's got some support. Pollard breaks one tackle, then can't break two. Gives the footy off quickly to Jones. His handball to Drysdale. And he gets it wide, or slipping at the crucial stage was Burns. Kelbert with the left foot goes towards Luddick and Jones. They crawl after it. Martin, good handball, was it? Yeah, it's advantage now. It was. He got a high tackle as well. Got it to Pollard, then to Matthew Lewis. He goes on, gets it to Bevan Hurst. And Hurst can run on quickly. Left foot kick around the corner. Anderson against a couple here. Hallam, and he'll be shepherded by Beck. And Matthew Hallam now to drive it back inboard towards Stewart, the big man. Little hand on it there by Kazina. Handball quickly from Murray. Or to Lewis in close quarters. Falls to Murray. Then he can go with the right boot. Just pummels it towards half forward. Anderson now with it. Can get it on quickly towards Illick. Behind on this occasion. Jacobs in front. Illick, who's he going to pay? It's play on. Both players got a hand to it. And now the umpire pays a free kick to Mick Illick. And what was that for, Gus?
Oh, I think that was a sensational decision. I don't think he knows himself. What
was that for?
Both blokes had their hands on the ball. If anything, he should have bounced it. But anyway, the decision's gone with Illick, and I would have called. Not that I'm an umpire though, but I would have bounced the ball at least. There was no free kick there. Certainly no free kick.
Well, Mick Illick's gone in for his third goal and has kicked it.
Young Hurst be quiet up till half time. Done a couple of things in the last 10 minutes. Maybe he can sort of get himself into the game a little bit, use his pace a little bit more, and also Ditchburn's been quiet since quarter time. Might be able to get into him and lift him a bit more.
So it's 12-11-83, Werribee Central's Bell Post Hill 5-7-37. Apco Easy Shop third quarter scoreboard. And Mick Illick's third goal for Bell Post Hill this afternoon. Back in the centre, Dalziel to do the ruck work against Stewart. And a pretty open forward line from Werribee. Only three players in the forward half. Stewart. Now Matty Lewis, who's in the middle, gets a left foot kick away. Ball, Lyons. Lyons thumps it away. And Slavinkas at the fall of the ball to Morley quickly. Handball over the top towards Kennedy. And was under pressure there by Rabbis. He got it away towards centre wing. Little toe poke. Morley tries to break a tackle. And tried to get rid of the footy but couldn't do so. And it'll be a ball up on centre wing.
I think Werribee feel as though they're a bit faster than Bell Post Hill, so they open their forward line up, push the ball forward quick and let their runners run into the hole. I think that's where they're coming from with that sort of tactic.
Stewart gets it to Velisha. He gets it on to Kennedy, who dropped the footy. Dalziel's in there on hands and knees working hard. Shuffles it out to Matty Lewis. Left foot kick around the corner. Anderson and Lyons. Going to be close to the boundary line. Beck, can he keep it in? Mileto tried to, but he couldn't do so, and it will be a boundary thrown at half forward for the Panthers.
Both them two young fellas, Anderson and Lyons, haven't had a real impact in the game. They just had their own personal little battle, and neither of them have much effect on the game, really.
Dalziel got it down on this occasion. Falls out towards Pollard. Can't take it with him on the first occasion, and it is out of bounds for a throw-in. In about the same position as the last one. Big pack around the ball. Most of them at the front. Stewart and Dalziel. Stewart with that big right fist again, thumps it away. Matty Lewis attacks it, can't take it with him. Hurst is there, then he's wrapped up, got the footy away towards Anderson, who's ripped off the footy, no free kick. Back in there, Velisha working hard, handball, comes out towards Murray, gets a shepherd, and then goes to the right boot, torpedo punt, Illick in front, and takes a chest mark, does well. Is that alright with limited opportunities today?
Yeah. I think that young Burns, he was a good little shepherd there. He ran in from sort of 7 or 8 metres away and opened up a bit of a path for Bull there. He's heading straight for the ball. And Illick was in a similar position this in the first quarter and missed the goal, so hopefully he can kick this one.
It comes in now from about 30 metres out, 45-degree angle.
It's about exactly the same kick as the first quarter.
And he's
just to the left of the post.
Pushed it for one behind, so it's 5-8-38. And Werribee 12, 11, 83. Mickey Leake's personal tally 3 goals 2 this afternoon. And it'll be Peter Jacobs to do the kicking in for Werribee from fullback. Getting very dark. We might have to ask the people to turn their lights on in the car soon and get some lights on around here. Jacobs goes towards Illick.
Well, yeah, we've seen in the red panel van. It's all right.
And it comes out now to Slavinkas. Kick partly smothered by Hurst. And it's close to the boundary line. Foot race now between he and Slavinkas. Kick off the ground. Good soccer style kick too. They'll be proud of that in England. He goes gains about 50 metres. Jones now and Musara. Jones on hands and knees. Brit slippery out there. Drysdale. Handball over the top to Ditchburn. Got a bit of time because Jones shepherded for him and then he lost it and dropped the footy. And it's at half forward for the Centrals. They try and paddle it out, Hawks. And also through the middle there was Drysdale again. The umpire, please come in and ball it up. But he lets it go. And it goes towards Musara. Is it out of bounds? No, it's not. Through the middle, Ravis goes towards Morley. And players diving everywhere. Disciplined play. Goes towards Drysdale. He keeps it in. And then it's out of bounds on the full. And it will be a bell post still free kick.
Just a hard slog there for 20 metres. Almost like that rugby, isn't it, eh? Just a hard slog.
So it's Mileto with it. And he goes inboard to Pollard. Takes the mark. Plays on now. And goes along with the left boot. Good kick to Illick. Holds him out. Can't take the mark, but has he got it? No. Lyons breaks away. And measures a pass inboard. Oh, it's over the head of Jewell, but it's all right. He's got Morley in support, and he takes the mark. Got some runners on the left, but Lex now to go towards half forward. Gray, and in there Brad Martin can't take the mark. Falls off the head of Matthew Lewis. Adam Martin gets it back to Ravis. Kick off one step, and it's all right if Burns can run onto it with Anderson. Anderson tried to tap it over the top. Lions against a couple. Pollard's one of them. Tries to break the tackle, then handball back towards Ball and also Morley. Morley gets it away, and Werribee through Beck, through the middle of Galvin Park, goes wide towards Luddick. Jones against him. Luddick uses one hand. Hurst coming across and didn't go to the footy. Got a bit of support. He might get it back here. He did now. Handball over the top's all right to Drysdale. He needs something further afield. It's Murray short and he finds him. Murray now. Inboard to Pollard. And he runs, goes long to Illick again. One out against Jacobs. Getting back there, Kochevakin as well. It's over the head. Which way's it bounced through for one behind? To the senior coach.
If you go halfway back through the second quarter, we're talking about Werribee pushing the ball forward quickly into the open forward line on the lead. Bell post still is starting to do that now with Illick there and Pollard coming through the centre. He's staying around his corridor there at home and just pushing the ball forward down there when it's pretty open.
So it's 5-9-39 to 12-11-83. Hawks goes along. Good thump on two. Morley can run through the middle now. It sits beautifully for him. Matheson, one out. He takes a bounce. Oh, and then he just, little toe poke's all right because it's going to fall to Valisha. He's inside 50. He centres the ball towards Gray. Good kick and good vision there from Warren Valisha. And now Peter Gray will kick from 45 metres out. What are you shaking your head at, Gus?
Doesn't matter.
Okay. Gray comes in and poor kick off the boot again. Just through for one behind.
The camera wouldn't have been on it, but Cook, is it? Just having a kick?
Gray.
Gray, sorry, just having a kick. There was a Werribee bloke 20 metres to the other side of him by himself. There was a Bell Post Hill bloke standing near Gray. He's run back 20 the other way to pick up his man behind him rather than push over to grab the man at the forward line.
Well, the kick in from Matty Lewis has gone into the centre, and as a pack develops, the umpire will come in and bounce it. And it will be a ball up. Umpire bench. Throws it up.
Bit of feeling there.
Yeah, Stewart. Straight to Pollard from centre half back. Measures the pass towards Mileto. Can't take it. Lyons in front of Anderson. Lyons to Slavinkas. Out wide to Beck. He measures a pass to Gray. Good kick.
Beautiful kick.
Takes it quickly. Oh, gets it to Kennedy, who had to get it back quickly to Gray because he got wrapped up by Ditchburn. Handball in towards centre half forward. Hawks, he's wrapped up. Quick hands by Ditchburn to Pollard, to Murray, to Lewis, and then Hurst. Hurst has got it. Left foot kick off one step. Anderson takes a good mark overhead. And Shane Anderson now. Illick gives him a lead, as does Feldman, so he goes in that direction. Sets it up towards Feldman. He's got two against him. Over the back, Feldman on hands and knees. Wrapped up by Mark. And umpire bench will come in and bounce the ball.
Yeah, Bell Post still, they've come back a little bit this quarter. I think they've kicked 2 to Werribee's 1. But they've also nullified Werribee's dominance. So they dominated the second quarter. They've nullified that, which would be a positive.
Comes out from Stewart towards Hawks. He's got Kelbert in support and also Musara. He goes wide, looking for Jack, who's back on the ground, but Johnny Drysdale sees it over on centre wing on the outer side.
Got a bit of pace, that young Drysdale, hasn't he?
He has.
He sort of seems a real zippy little bloke, almost like Fano used to be when he was 25.
Crikeys.
That's 30 years ago.
Black and white TV.
The TV wasn't in there.
Short little kick by Hawks, it's all right. Slipping over at the crucial stage was Jack, got it back, and it goes long towards Matheson again. Martin's done a good job in this quarter. Ball breaks a tackle, then goes to the left boot wide, and the boundary umpire nearly could have marked that. Instead, he calls it out of bounds on the full, and it will be a free kick to Warren Valisha.
Dalziel back on, Miletto off.
Yep. So Valisha now plays on quickly, goes towards full forward. Up there, came off a couple of heads and then goes towards Jack, and he kicks around the corner. And pretty close, it's through 4-1 behind to Shane Jack. And they go to 12-13-85, Werribee Centrals, 5-9-39, Bell Post Hill. On the Apco Easy Shop third quarter scoreboard.
Sean Lewis, I noticed, started on the bench this quarter. I was wondering if he's got some sort of injury. I'd say he would have, because he's they're lacking that little bit of drive, that pace that he's got, even though he wasn't dominant in the game. I mean, that pace, just the presence of him being around with the pace is important.
Well, the kick in by Pollard went to ball, and he got it up towards centre wing, but it is out of bounds on the full, and the Centurions will take it. Go on, Gus, tell us what.
I was just looking at the couple of young blokes there, young Anderson and his opponent. He's having a bit of a push and shove.
So Morley from centre wing goes towards centre half forward. A number up, push, and it's against Werribee. It's going to go to Bell Post Hill and the big man Stone. So Bell Post Hill electing to go with Stone and Dalziel on the ground at the same time now, with Miletto off. He measures a pass straight to Simon Kelbert and says thanks very much. He takes it on half forward for the Centrals. Drives it inboard, looking for Gray. He's got a couple against him. Stone over the back, Lewis, and wants something wide and didn't get anything, so he just kicked it wide. Now Anderson has to make up a bit of ground and does well to get in front and then kick it out of bounds on the full, did he? No, it was out off the foot, but no free kick. And made up a bit of ground there, the young man.
Yeah, he's a sensational facial expression when he's running.
Blows out those cheeks, does he?
Hey.
Made up a bit of ground there and saw it over the boundary line to give the Panthers a bit of an opportunity on centre wing. Stewart with a knockdown to Kennedy, and he goes towards half forward. Valisha has to turn around. Lewis against him, and also Ball. Slavinkas just a quick kick, and it's out. Had 50 around from the Central's goal for a boundary throw-in. It's 12-13-85 Werribee. Bell Post till 5-9-39. Fairly even third term here. It's over the back. Pollard can take it. Handball quickly to Murray. And he goes with the torpedo punt. And good play by Mark to back himself and then kick across half forward towards Kelbert and Brad Martin. And Kelbert can get away. The left foot kick around the corner. Beautiful delivery to Matheson, who can't take it. Martin taps it on towards Jones. Stands his ground, Ryan Jones, and does well. Kick around the corner. Good to Burns, who's got a bit of room and time on centre wing to set something up for the Panthers. He comes back inboard looking for Stone, but he can't find him.
Too easy a turnover there.
Yeah, and the Centrals now through Stewart at centre half back. Kicks it towards centre half forward, leading out Valisha. Can he take the chest mark? No, he can't. Drysdale is against him. Now Kelbert, quick hands, chopped off though by Brad Martin. Short kick around the corner to Hurst. And now Hurst, can he do a bit better? He goes towards Stone on this occasion. Can't take the mark, needs some runners. He kicks off the ground well. In front was Jacobs of Illick, and he gets it away. And another turnover, Valisha at half back. In fact, it's Beck. Oh, Beck across half back to Musara. He's going to get wrapped up and loses the footy. Now Troy Feldman And also Hawks. Kick off the ground by Stewart. Slavinkas can handball it inboard if he can get it. He does now. He had 3 options, and one of them was Musara. He's inside 50, and Matheson takes a good mark. And just runners through the middle there.
Yeah, well, bad kick going down the other side there. Look, they've got the Blues man running up through the corridor. He's drew the bloke to him, Younghurst, and then just kicked straight to Werribee bloke.
Now, Lewis has heard the siren and will go down into the goal square as Matheson will kick from about 35 metres out. This is the first real opportunity he's had to kick a goal in this quarter. He's kicked 5. He had them at half time. This is for number 6. He comes in, and I think he might have missed. And he has, for 1 behind. So 5 goals, 4 for David Matheson. And at 3/4 time, it is Werribee Central's 12-14-86. And they lead Bellpost Hill 5-9-39. And in that quarter, Bellpost Hill kicked 3 goals, 2. And Werribee kicked 2 goals, 5. So actually outscored them in that quarter, Bellpost Hill. The goal kickers for Werribee at 3/4 time, 5 to David Matheson and singles to Luke Luddick, Conrad Slavinkas, Simon Kelbert, Brad Jewell, Shane Jack and Peter Gray. While for Bellpost Hill, 3 goals to Mick Ellick and singles to Kevin Murray and Troy Feldman. So at 3/4 time, it's Werribee 12-14-86, Bellpost Hill 5-9-39. Both sides going into their 3/4 time huddles, and we'll be back with the final quarter action after this on Guest Video and 94.9 Guest FM.